dosage and detox reactions. So a lot of people have heard about iodine detox reactions. If you take too much iodine too fast, you can get headaches, nausea, and acne. Okay? But usually this occurs because people are taking the wrong form and the wrong dosage of iodine. So detox reaction and dosage are related. So when I made, and I bottle new iodine, I bottle new iodine at what I believe is the correct concentration to avoid any detox reactions. If you take it the way that I say it will, it's very unlikely that you'll get any detox reaction at all. And basically I have it where every 1 drop of new iodine is 150 micrograms of iodine in every drop, which is 100% of the RDA. RDA is a government recommended dose of daily allowance. Okay? So every drop of new iodine is 100% RDA. And the reason I did that, so that it's very easy for you to use 1 bottle and you can use it on your whole family, very simply. So for a child, 1 drop a day, a child who is not breastfeeding, 1 drop a day is correct. Okay? For a male, 2 drops a day. Okay? For a female, she needs 4 drops a day. Okay? So I'll write that again. So child, I'm saying 1 drop. So I'm saying 100% RDA is fine for you. For man, I'm saying 2 drops a day, 200% RDA. And for women, and this is here's what women need to know about: 4 drops a day. Okay? 400% RDA. And if you're a breastfeeding woman, okay, just write milk, you need to take 6 drops a day. Okay, per day, that's 600%. Okay, so yes, obviously I'm recommending higher than the government recommended daily dose. Yes, this is like 4 times too low for women. The thing is, that 100% RDA is the minimum amount needed just for your thyroid, okay? Because our government, mainstream medicine, mostly thinks about iodine as being a critical endocrine mineral nutrient, but they neglect the fact that it's actually used in every cell of the body, including your brain, and you need more for detoxing. And so for men and women, you're primarily using the iodine for your thyroid, your adrenals, and your brain, okay? Mostly brain and mostly brain and thyroid. So that 1 drop is for that. But guys need an extra drop for their adrenals. But women need an extra drop on top of that for breasts and an extra drop on top of that for ovaries. Because a lot of people do not realize that the thyroid is like a gas tank for iodine. Most people know that. But people don't realize in women, both the breasts and the ovaries are like even bigger gas tanks of iodine. Okay? So it's like women have 3 gas tanks for iodine. That's why women need 4 drops a day. Men only need 2 drops a day. Breastfeeding women need 6 drops a day because those extra drops are going to the baby. And the babies who get their iodine, it goes into the fat of the breast milk. The babies who are breastfed are generally more intelligent than the ones who are not, and that's because their brains develop better because they're getting enough iodine. Now, here's the thing. If you're a woman, a lot of my customers are women, do you just start at 4 drops a day? No, you don't. And that's because of the detox, okay? So how do you do it? You start 1 drop a day for the first week. Every day you do a drop for the first week. Then you go to 2 drops a day, second week. Then you go to 3 drops a day for the 3rd week. And then starting on the 4th week, you're up to 4 drops a day, and then you stay there. Okay? So for a man, it's just the first part. You do 1 drop a day for a week, then you do 2 drops a day for a week, and then you just stay at 2 if you're a man. If you're a woman, you keep going up. Now, if you do it that way, where you're slowly increasing your iodine, the way I tell you, you shouldn't have any detox reaction at all. The only time I've ever seen anyone, and so some people say, oh, well, new iodines, it's only 100% RDA in every drop. It's lower than a lot of other iodine pulse supplements on the market. That's correct. I do that on purpose because it's the correct amount to start iodine because of the detox issue. You don't just start with a high amount. That's why a lot of people are experiencing these horrible detox reactions, which are completely avoidable if you take the right dosage of iodine and if you understand the iodine detoxing and if you increase your dose slowly. Now, there are a few people who are extremely toxic, so if you do start your 1 drop a day for a week, and then you move up to 2 drops a day, And then if you feel any headache, nausea, or acne, then you can go back down and you can stay at 1 drop for another week before you go up to 2. So you can ramp up the iodine as slow as you need to, but I haven't seen a lot of people have a problem with that. It's mainly when they're detoxing a lot of heavy metals. Some people are very heavy metal toxic. So some people just can't, even like if you increase your dose and you're starting to get acne, then you need to decrease your dose because you have to detox slow. You need to read about my detox and all the recommendations I make on how to support your detox.